Hey, I'm Alex. I'm from April Fool's Day Cosplay and I'm a cosplayer. So what inspired me to call myself April Fool's Day is because I'm actually born on the 1st of April. So April Fool's Day, and that's kind of been my main name that I've just stuck with any of my kind of like aliases online or whatnot. So it just stuck and I'm used to it, and everyone thinks I'm called April, but my name's actually Alex. I would say I've always been into dressing up, like from a really young age, but probably around the age of like 18 to 21 when I was going out to like parties and whatnot. I always loved going to dress up parties. Kind of evolved from there, and finally when I finished uni after about 4 years and I finally had the time and some more money, I decided I'd give cosplay a go. My first cosplay that I really enjoyed and I really wanted to make was Aloy from Horizon Zero Dawn, and pretty much seeing her in that PS4 game was just the most amazing thing I've ever seen, and I just wanted to recreate that character, and that's pretty much what got me into cosplay, seeing her. Okay, so I've been doing my cosplay for about 3 years. So I started in 2017, and that's where I made my first costume, Aloy from Horizon Zero Dawn. And then pretty much from there, I've progressed to doing a few others like Moon Moxie. I've done a Witch Mercy. I've done Ewok, even though I'm way too tall to be an Ewok. I'm 5'11", so that's a whole story in itself. I've also made a Sugar Plum Fairy Mercy. I've done quite a lot in the last 3 years, lots of big builds. For the last year and a half, I've kind of slowed down a bit, been working full time. It's been a bit more difficult to do that, but I really want to get back into it, so yeah. My favorite thing about cosplaying is that I get to become someone different and just be all these amazing characters that I see in video games and just get to be a different person for a day. And I think that's the coolest thing in the world. So that's what I like most about it. Two of my kind of the biggest cosplays that inspire me to just keep doing cosplay and just getting better and better at it would be Kamui Cosplay. She's absolutely amazing. She's just grown so much as a cosplayer, and I love how she shows her whole journey online, and she's not shy to show, hey, look, this is how my cosplays were when I began and this is where I'm at now. So I think that's so amazing, and she's just really inspirational. Someone else I really love is Kinpatsu Cosplay. She is amazing as well, and she comes up with like the greatest builds I've seen. So they're both amazing, and I really aspire to be like them. One I can think of is I went to Supernova in 2018 dressed as Moon Moxie, and as I entered the convention gates, I lost a part of my cosplay. That was this light up box that I had on my thigh, and I just fell on the ground somewhere, and pretty much I met one of my close cosplay photographer friends because I was yelling, "Has anyone seen my box?" So that was how we met, and then actually couldn't find that piece of my cosplay the whole convention until at the very end, where someone went to Lost and Found it for me, and I finally got my box back. So that was fun. Snap Happy Ian is actually one of the first photographers I had a cosplay shoot with, and that was with my Aloy from Horizon Zero Dawn. Initially I was looking for a different photographer, and they actually referred me on to Ian, who was the initial photographer I wanted to shoot with anyway. I just thought he was too cool to shoot with me because I was a new cosplayer. I think he's absolutely amazing at what he does. He wouldn't accept anyone saying that though, but he's one of the most popular kind of cosplay photographers from Melbourne, and whenever you're at a convention, there's always a very, very long line lined up waiting to get a photo from him. His attention to detail is amazing, and he never takes enough credit for the amazing work he does, so he's brilliant. Digiwax is a really cool cosplay photographer. He's really amazing with his bright, vibrant colors, and he's taken quite a few photos of mine. One of my favorites is actually of my Autumn Ivy. He really brought out all the background, making it really kind of like orange and amazing, and I always get compliments on that photo, so he's done a great job, and I always want to take photos with him in future. Simon's Lovable Photos, I met him at Supernova 2018. He was just like an up-and-coming photographer. He hadn't really gotten into it too much, and I actually kind of said like, oh, we should hang out, we can do a few shoots. I introduced him to Snap Happy Ian, and they've had a wonderful friendship, and he's learned so much from him, and really over the past 2 years I've been able to see him grow so much as a photographer, and it's been amazing being a part of that journey, and I can't wait to see what else he does in future. For new cosplayers, I think that you should watch lots of YouTube videos. Find your inspiration cosplayers for like to learn from them, learn from their techniques, just watch a lot of videos, learn from other people in the community and just have a look at their costumes, interact with people, ask questions. Majority of people are very happy to chat about their costumes and what they did and what they can do to help you out. Definitely just keep going. It's not an easy hobby. It's very time consuming. The more attention and kind of the more you motivate yourself to actually get through a costume, the better it'll turn out. And I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I'm too tired. Future goals, well, first of all, I'd actually like to get back into cosplay. It's been so long since I've properly been making costumes and whatnot. That's been a lot to do with moving to Sydney, moving houses and trying to get that all sorted. So hopefully in the coming months, I'm gonna get back into cosplay and I'm planning to finish my cyberpunk costume, which from the Substance Over Style poster, I think. And I also want to do Huntress from Birds of Prey, and I also want to do Aerith Gainsborough. Is it Borough? Did I say it wrong? Oh my gosh, I can't even remember half this stuff. Thanks BeMade for the opportunity to interview. If you want to find me, I'm on Facebook and Instagram. On Instagram, I'm April Fool's Day, and on Facebook, I'm April Fool's Day Cosplay. Thanks, bye.